Yes, it is possible to talk about AI as an instructional designer, online course developer, learning experience designer without mentioning chat. So let's take a look at 4 tools that are already leveraging AI that we as designers of instruction can use. So the first tool we're going to look at is called 7Taps, which is used for microlearning. The second tool we're going to look at is Filmora's Wondershare, which is a video editing software which I use to create this video. The third, we'll look at LearnWorlds, which is a learning management system for content and course creators. And in fact, I use it for my own mastermind group. The fourth one we'll look at is Vyond, which is used to create explainer videos. It creates instant animations using AI in less than a few minutes and really can up your game in terms of explainer videos. So let's look at these 4 tools and see how they use AI. And as an extra bonus, we're actually going to invite someone from 7Taps and someone from Vyond to talk about how they're using AI. In fact, Enrique from Vyond is going to tell us 2 upcoming AI features that just might knock your socks off. Stay tuned for those secret guest appearances.
Okay, so here's the 7 taps information, and notice that you can create new AI Builder or Transformer. We'll do AI Builder. So we'll click on AI Builder and we'll develop a leadership, learning leadership. How about 3 maybe effective or 3 maybe 3 tips for being an effective learning leader? And then we'll go ahead and click Draft Course. Notice you have these credits at the bottom. You can use up to 100 credits per instance. And notice it's creating the course, and it instantly created the course that we need. We can click on it. Let's do a preview. There's our first card. There's our second, reminding us to delete this. So we're going to have to delete that. Here's a little bit of information about developing a growth mindset. So it kind of sets the stage for the information that we're looking at. Now we have this image. Maybe we don't like the money in the background about developing a growth mindset. Remind us to change that. And then we're going to go to the next card, fostering collaboration, and then model effective learning. Kind of boring. Let's add something to that. This card, you even get a question that's generated, which is kind of cool. And then you even have kind of a test. Like, are you good with this? Did you learn this? Are you happy with being a learning leader? Okay, so that's it. Let's go now look at our cards and make some changes. So for example, that money card, let's go ahead and change that to something wiser and more pensive. So perhaps maybe that could be something like, oh, I don't know. Let's see what we have here. Oh, Confucius. So let's make it Confucius. And then let's move to our other card and let's add something like maybe a wise old owl. So we'll go into there. We go to add image. We go to our uploads. There's an owl. We'll just add our owl on there. Notice it gives me a little bit of information about whether the owl kind of fits completely on the card or not, but that's okay, and then we can keep going. Now, one really interesting thing is we didn't see this in the preview because it wasn't done, is this is a completely AI generated person. Now that the AI is finished with the script and the speaking, let's check out a preview. So we'll click here and we'll go back to the beginning and look at our learning that we've created. Oh, we forgot to delete that, but it talks about growing and cultivating a growth mindset. Now there's our Confucius image, developing a growth mindset. Now we talk about fostering collaboration. There's our wise old owl for effective learning. We celebrate success. We sum it up. We get asked a question. We've already answered the question, so it gives us that answer. But notice now here's our AI generated person. Let's hear what she has to say.
Thank you for your attention and participation. I hope that you have gained some insights into how to become an effective learning leader. Remember that becoming a successful leader requires practice and dedication. I wish you all the best in your learning journey.
Now that we've listened to her, we can actually say, maybe we don't want it to be her, right? Maybe we want a different character. So if we go to that particular slide here, we can actually edit the script and make changes. We can even, if we want to, have a different individual provide us with that information. So we hit edit, maybe we say something like, hope you've gained many insights into how to become an effective learning leader through this micro-learning experience. Oops, I spelled micro-learning and experience wrong. Okay, and then let's switch the individual, and we can generate the video again. So now this will generate a brand new video with a brand new individual who is AI generated. Neither of these people are real people. They're both AI generated people that can be implemented into your instruction. Okay, now let's listen to what he has to say.
Thank you for your attention and participation. I hope that you have gained many insights into how to become an effective learning leader through this micro-learning experience. Remember that becoming a
So he actually said everything that we wrote. So again, this allows you through AI to very quickly edit the script, then to have a character of your choosing provide the information. And so that's how 7Taps AI works and is a great integration into the workflow of creating micro-learning.
Hey Carl, thanks for highlighting the AI feature in 7Taps.
Hey, look everybody, it's Kate Udalova, the founder of 7Taps Microlearning. Hey Kate!
I'd love to add that we've been using AI very thoughtfully, keeping in mind that, first of all, it should empower our product vision, which is to help users create great microlearning content faster. We started with the text-to-video feature almost 3 years ago. Recently, we've added super realistic text-to-speech functionality. We have AI Builder and AI Transformer. And I see the Transformer as a key part of our roadmap. Currently, it transforms your existing files into microlearning assets by analyzing your content, highlighting the most important aspects of it, and creating a draft for you. Depending on your initial file, it can be a quick follow-up, or a tutorial, or an instruction, or a recap. We launched this functionality about 6 months ago, and we are still the only learning management system offering this. And in the future, 7Taps Transformer will be empowered to create more types of high-quality content using your drafts, various file formats, and even your own voice. So stay tuned because we have more exciting updates coming soon.
That's fantastic, Kate. Thanks for stopping by.
So here's another tool. It's called Wondershare Filmora, and it's a video editing tool. But the advantage of the video editing tool is that it's got a number of AI tools already built in. So let's take a listen for a moment of me at the beach.
Hi, I just wanted to say to all my friends and colleagues in the United States.
So you can hear the wind in the background. It's quite loud. Now, if you come to audio here, we can go down to AI speech enhancement, AI wind removal, normal denoise. We'll go to wind removal. Now listen to the clip.
Happy Labor Day, and to all my friends and colleagues around the world.
And if we want to make it even better, so that helps eliminate a lot of the wind, we can actually click on AI speech enhancement and make it even better.
Friends and colleagues in the United States, happy Labor Day. And to all my friends.
So that's pretty amazing how it can really help you eliminate some of the background noises all through AI. Now, the other thing it can do, if you click on video here, it has really cool functionality called AI tools. And we're going to go to AI portrait. And what that's going to do is that's going to allow the AI portrait portion to actually eliminate the background as if the green screen didn't even, as if I had a green screen, right? The background didn't even exist. So here I am on the beach, but not really.
Around the world have.
And then you can go to AI image and you can actually create an image that you can use as your green screen. So you could create anything like a factory, you could create a dystopian. Let's do a modern factory with robots. And let's make that CGI, and let's click on start creating. So this will create for me a factory, and then I can use that factory as my backdrop in my video. So this gives me a lot of tools and a lot of flexibility to create backgrounds and to work in that environment. I'll download this. You can see I've got the robots and everything. And now if I move this up and I move this back and I stretch it a little bit, now I am speaking to you from a factory.
All my friends and colleagues in the United States, happy Labor Day.
So those are just a few of the AI tools baked right into Wondershare Filmora that allow you to very quickly make changes to your videos. Here is a course development tool. This is called LearnWorlds, and there's lots of course development tools out there. LearnWorlds happens to be one I use because it's a great online course platform for creating content, for creating community, for launching courses. In fact, I use mine for my L&D Mentor Academy. And this is a group of like-minded folks who have joined the academy, and they have access to online courses, and we meet once a month. So I'm a big advocate and fan of LearnWorlds. And if we go behind the scenes, we can see one of the courses is called A Learning Leader's Guide to Innovation. Now let's see how AI works here. Let's say that we wanted to add a section to this course on artificial intelligence, right? We have a Learning Leader's Guide to Innovation, and we want to talk about naturally innovation and artificial intelligence. I click on Create Section with AI, and it asks me what this course is about, and I've pre-populated this. What sections are we going to talk about? What a learning leader needs to know about artificial intelligence. We can say if we want multimedia, if we want assessments, exams, forms, self-assessment, if we want live sessions, certificates. We have some topics here: ethical considerations, AI tools for instructional design. I can even base it on a paragraph or a URL. I chose one from OpenAI. I can do lots of other things: set the instructional approach, set the level, describe the audience, tone of voice. I'm just going to go ahead and generate. So once I've generated, it creates for me these course shells. Here's Introduction to Artificial Intelligence, Understanding AI Models, effective instructional writing, experiment and optimization, advanced tools, all kinds of great stuff, even an exam. I'm just going to hit Insert Content, and it's going to add all of that as my shell to my course. And I can move these around if I needed to. But let's look at Introduction to Artificial Intelligence, where it says ethical considerations. So we'll edit the ebook. Now it gives me three choices: add a section, import a Word file, or start with AI. We'll start with AI. We'll have it, it can do lots of different things. We'll have it write a text for us, but it can do, explain a process in steps, create a song, create a dilemma, provide different perspectives. Let's write text. And this text is about designing instruction ethically as an instructional designer. And I can set the type of text, chapter, a case study. I can set the role if it's an intro or outro. I can base it on a resource. I'm just going to generate this. And here is my text. And so I can click on Insert Content, and it's going to insert that content directly into my course. And there it is. And so if I hit Preview, I need to save it first. I can actually see it in my course. So here's Designing Ethical Instruction, and I go down to my course. I see number 10, Introduction to Artificial Intelligence, and I can see the draft of ethical considerations. So that's how quickly AI can actually create content for me as a course creator. Now, naturally, I would need to vet that content, make sure that content's okay, but gives me a lot of capabilities. Now, here's another thing that I can do. Maybe I want to look at, effective instructional writing, but maybe I want advanced topic, maybe reflection. So I can edit the ebook again. I'm going to go to start with AI, and I'm going to say create journal prompts. I'm going to create a prompt. Consider ethical implications of using artificial intelligence to create and I'm going to spell artificial intelligence correctly. And then how many prompts do I want? Maybe 3 prompts. What are the purposes of the prompt? Maybe reflection, inspiration. I want accountability. And then finally, define the level of difficulty, high, medium, or low. I'm going to choose medium. I'm going to generate those prompts. Now notice it gave me a list of prompts. I'm going to insert that content. Of course, again, I need to review this before I can actually post it to any kind of course as a good instructional designer, but what a great jumping off point. And here's some of the questions. Reflect on the responsibility of individuals and organizations in assuring accountability when using AI to create instruction. Consider the potential biases and limitations of AI algorithms. Explore the ethical considerations around data privacy. So it gives me a lot of great AI tools that I can use to begin to create content.
Next is the video software Vyond. It's used for creating explainer videos, and I use it when I want to convey ideas, when I want to show B-roll, when I want to show kind of exciting and interesting information, right? I can jazz up my videos. I use it for showing historical characters for my unauthorized, unofficial history of learning games. And that provides a really exciting, it brings characters, my historical characters, to life, and is kind of a fun way to add that information in there. But one of the other things that Vyond can do, which I think is really interesting, Vyond has created something called Vyond Go. And Vyond Go is an AI generation of a video. So instead of having to think of ideas of the video, instead of having to go through that, you can actually come to this page and it's going to allow me to create a topic. So I might say 3 tips for being an effective learning leader. And that's what we did before in 7 taps. So we have that here. And then we can choose kind of the vibe that we want. Let's choose playful. And then we can choose format, and they have these predefined formats like an anecdote, an announcement, a diatribe. This is tips, so let's click on tips, and then we can decide if it's a conversation or a talking head. Let's do a conversation, and let's do a conversation maybe, I don't know, well, I'm at the university, so let's do a conversation at the university. And then we're going to go ahead and hit create this video. Notice, like most AI-enabled instructional design tools, we've got a limit on the daily amount that we can use. But let's hit create this video. And what it's going to do is it's going to pull together characters, audio, and text-to-speech. And it's going to create my own automated video without me doing anything except putting in those few prompts. Okay, here we go. Here's our video. So notice on the right-hand side is the text-to-speech that it created for me. Notice that it grabbed the screen. Let's have a listen.
Hey, what do you think makes someone an effective learning leader?
Well, one tip is to be an active listener. Pay attention to your team's needs, concerns, and ideas. It shows that you value their input and creates a positive learning environment.
That's a great point.
So it's able to create this entire conversation. And if we want to, we can edit the conversation as we go along. So if we don't like, hey, maybe we want that to be more formal. Hello, how are you today?
Hello, how are you today? What do you think makes someone an effective learning leader?
One tip is to be...
As you can see, it's made the changes. And the nice thing then, what we can do is if we want to save it, we can save this and I can go into Vyond and then I can go ahead and I can edit it. I can edit it just as I would any other video that I created from scratch with Vyond. So it's a pretty powerful tool for getting you started. It creates the template for you to then generate new ideas, add new characters, and basically change how you want Vyond to interact. So for example, I may want to here change the individual from this to myself. So I can go ahead and find characters that I've created in my own library, and I can grab one of my own characters, and there's a version of me. Maybe people say, you know, Carl, that version has a little too much hair, so we can change it to this particular version. And that's Vyond and Vyond's AI capabilities.
Hey, Carl.
Hey, Enrique. Thanks for stopping by. I can't wait for you to tell everybody about the 2 upcoming roadmap items you've got.
Thanks for giving the folks a look at Vyond Go. Ever since we launched Vyond Go in June of this year, we've received a lot of really good feedback on how Vyond Go has really helped our customers jumpstart the video creation process. So basically what happened, Carl, is when ChatGPT launched in November of last year, we saw a huge opportunity to be able to bring it directly into our Vyond platform and pair its script capability with our own content library to make the video creation process a lot faster and a lot simpler than it is today. Speaking of faster, speaking of simpler, really excited to be sharing with you 2 new AI features that are launching this fall. The first is called Video to Action, which will let you record a video and then have your Vyond character mirror that exact same movement that you just recorded. Really cool feature. Second, equally cool, Text to Asset, which will allow you to generate an infinite number of original images and assets, all in your favorite Vyond style, all with a simple prompt. Need a dog with sunglasses? We have one for you. So, lots more in store as we continue to make Vyond a lot faster, a lot more accessible, and a lot easier to use. Thanks again, Carl.
Thanks, Enrique, and I love it. I can't wait to create a dog with sunglasses. Maybe I'll do a cat in a hat. That's been done. But I want to thank you, and I want to thank Kate. I'm very excited about AI Builder in 7 taps, and very excited about Transformer. That looks awesome in terms of ease of use. So there you have it. We can use AI in our tools without mentioning, well, maybe just once, ChatGPT.